Assalamu alaikum and welcome to our Arabic class. This is the third lesson, book 2, Durusul Lughatil Arabiyyah. Ad-Darsu Thalith, lesson 3. Ahmad said, Kam Oliban fi faslikum ya Ali. O you Ali, how many students do you have in your class? Ali answered, saying, Fi faslina arba'ata ashar Oliban. In our class, there are 14 students. Then Ahmad said, Atullabu. Then Ahmad said, Atullabu fi faslina akthar. That is, we have more students in our class. That is, students in our class are more than that. Fihi tis'ata ashara طالبا. In it, that is in our class, there are 19 students. Ya Ali, masmu الطالب الجديد الذي جاء أمس. What's the name of the new student that came yesterday? Then Ali answered, Ismuhu Usama. His name is Usama. Then Ahmad said, Wa طويل جدا. Is very tall. Alaysa kadhalik, isn't it? That is, isn't that so? Is that not so? Alaysa kadhalik. Aliyu answered, Bala, huwa tawilu jiddan, lakin hamidan atwalu minhu. Then Aliyu said, indeed, he is very tall, lakin hamidan atwalu minhu, but Hamid is taller than him. Innahu atwalu talibin fi faslina. He is the tallest student in our class. He is the tallest student in our class. Waman atwal talibin fi faslikum. And who is the tallest student in your class? We use the word bala to answer the question that has a negation in it. For example, when we say alaysa kadhalik, that is, isn't it? Isn't that so? So we say, for us to say it is, so we have to use a negation, and the right word to use is bala. For example, if we are told huwa tawilu jiddan, is very tall, so and is asking alaysa kadhalik, isn't it? That is it not that tall? When is tall, then we say bala. That is to negate the negation he made. That is, isn't it? So we say bala, that is no, or we say indeed, kadhalik, it is so, or we say bala huwa tawilu jiddan, that is indeed is very tall. This is what is called nafiyun nafi thubutun, that is the condemnation of any condemnation is a authentication. That is the condemnation of any condemnation. Negation of a negative statement is a confirmation. The negation of a negative statement is authentication, or we say it is confirmation. For example, when you say alaysa kadhalik, is that not so? And when it is so, you say bala kadhalik, indeed it is so. So we use bala to negate any negational statement, and we use it when we are trying to confirm the occurrence of what they are asking, that does it not happen. Example, Allah says in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Mulk, when he says, Alam ya'tikum nadhir, didn't a warner came to you? Then when they are confirming that a warner has came to them to preach to them, that is, a preacher has came to them, so they said, Bala, qad ja'ana nadhirun fakadhabna wa qulna ma nazzalallahu min shay'in. This is a question asking if a warner has not appeared to them, and they said, Bala, indeed, قد جاءنا نذير فكذبنا وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء. That is, indeed, a warner has came to them, but they have called him a liar. So Ahmad said, Atwal Talibin fi faslina Ibrahim. That is, Ibrahim is the tallest student in our class. Adaftaruka hadha ya Ahmad, or you Ahmad, is this your exercise book? Inna khattaka jamilun jiddan. That is, indeed, your handwriting is beautiful. MashaAllah, Tabarakallah. Wow. Shukran, Ya Ali. Oh, Ali, I'm very grateful. Thank you, Ya Ali. Khatti jamilun. My handwriting is beautiful. Wa khattuka ajmal. But your handwriting is more beautiful. Then Ali said, Man hadha al-fata alladhi ma'ak ya Ahmad? Oh, you Ahmad, who is this young guy with you? Ka'annahu akhuka. Ka'annahu akhuka is like your brother. Then Ahmad said, Na'am, yes. Huwa akhi shaqiqi. That is my brother. That is my full brother. Akbar minka huwa am asgar. Is he your elder brother or your younger brother? Then Ahmad replied, Huwa asgaru minni, is my younger brother. Then Ali said, Fi ayyima ajaya anta ya akhi. Oh, you, my brother, in which hostel or in which block are you? Ana fil ma'jala khamis. I am in the fifth block, or I am in the fifth hostel. Huwa ba'idu jiddan anil madrasa. It's very far away from the school. Then Ali said, Ana fil ma'jal thamin. I am in the 8th block. That is, I am in block 8. Wa huwa ab'ad mim ma'jaikum. And it's farther than your block. Ayyuhuma ahsan. Which of them is better? Ayyuhuma ahsan. Which of them is better? Then Ali answered, Al-ma'jal al-khamis ahsan. That is, the 5th block or the 5th hostel or quarters is better. فَإِنَّ غُرَفَهُ أَوْسَعُ. That is, indeed, its rooms are wider. وَنَوَافِذَهُ أَكْبَرُ. And its windows are bigger. وَمَرَاحِيدَهُ أَنْظَفُ. And its toilets, bathrooms are neater. وَالسُّرُرَ الَّتِي فِيهِ أَجْمَلُ. And also the beds in it are better. And also the beds in it are more beautiful. Tamarin, exercises. Ajib anil as'ilat al-atiya. Answer the following questions. Kam Oliver fi Fasli Ahmad. That is, how many students are there in Ahmad's class? You answer 14 or 19. Which of them? Then, Kam Oliban fi Fasli Ali. And in Ali's class, how many students are there? So you answer that too. Man atwalu talibin. Man atwalu talibin fi Fasli Ahmad. Who is the tallest student in Ahmad's class? Waman atwal talib fi Fasli Ali. And who is the tallest student in Ali's class? These are questions we've read in the passage above. ضع هذه العلامة أمام الجمل الصحيحة وهذه العلامة أمام الجمل التي غيرت الصحيحة. Apply this sign in front of the correct sentences and this sign in front of the incorrect sentences. Number 1, الطالب الجديد الذي جاء أمس اسمه أسامة. Indeed, this is correct. So we put the confirmation sign. Number 2, we have Hamidun fi Fasli Ahmad. That is, Hamid is in Ahmad's class. So apply the appropriate sign here. Al-Ma'jal Thamin Ghurafuhu Awsa. That is, the block 8 has larger rooms, that is, bigger rooms. Is that so? So apply the appropriate sign here too. المعجع الثامن أبعد من المعجع الخامس. That is, the block 8 is far away than that of the block 5. اقرأ المثال الآتية. Read the following examples لاسم التفضيل. This is اسم التفضيل. اسم التفضيل in Arabic language. اسم تفضيل is equivalent to the pronoun of preferences or the comparative pronoun, either the superlative, comparative, that is to express or to show that something is better of the other. So for example, we have Hashim, Tawilun wa Hamidun, Atwal minhu. That is, Hashim is tall, wa Hamid atwal minhu, but Hamid is taller than him. The word taller is a noun of preference. So in Arabic language, atwal is known to be ismu tafdil, to say somebody is taller than the other. The next example we have Aminatu Sagiratun. Amina is little girl. That is, Amina is a little girl. Wa Zainabu asgaru minha. But Zainab is younger than her. Aminatu Sagiratun. Amina is a young girl. Wa Zainabu asgar minha. But Zainab is younger than her. So the asgar simply means younger. So this is used in comparison between the two. Which of them is younger? So the word asgar is known to be the noun of comparison or the noun of preference. So it is called ismul tafdil in Arabic language. Any word that expresses one is better than the other is known to be ismu tafdil in Arabic language. This is what you call noun of preference, the superlative comparative that we use in English language. So exercise, we have هذا كتاب أسأل من ذلك. That is, this book is easier than that. That is, the word as'al is the ismu tafdil here. That is easier. هذه السيارة أجمل من تلك. This car is more beautiful than that. This car is more beautiful than that. That is, this one is more beautiful than that car. So the word ajmal is the ismu tafdil here. That is, it is used to express preference, tafdil, that is, something is better of the other. The next one we have Hamzatu akbar minni senna. That is, Hamza is older than me in age. So the word akbar simply means older, bigger. So as we express the comparison here, we show that one is better of the other. So the word akbar is the ismu tafdil in this statement. Ahulai tullab ahsan min ulaika. These students are better off those students. That is, these students are better than those students. So the word ahsan is also the ismu tafdil here. Bayti ab'ad anil madrasati min baytik. That is, my house is more far away from the school than your house. So the word ab'adu is the one that is expressing the comparison in this statement. So it is the ismu tafdil in this statement. Huwa asgaru minni sinna. That is younger than me when we compare our age. So is younger than me when we compare our age. So this is telling us asgar minni. That is, the asgar is known to be the ismu tafdil in this statement. that is huwa asgar minni sinna, that is he is younger than me in age. Khatti ahsan min khattika, my handwriting is better than your handwriting. So the word ahsan expresses the tafdil, that is the comparison here. So the word ahsan is the ism tafdil in these statements. It is used to show the comparison preferences. هذا شارع أنظف من ذلك, that is this street is neater than that. That is, this street is neater than that street. So the word anzaf is the ism tafdil here when we compare the streets in terms of neatness. Al-labanu ahsan min ash-sha'i, that is the milk is better than the tea. That is, milk is better than tea. So the ahsan in this statement express the tafdil. That is, it is the ism tafdil in this statement. هذه الساعة أرخص من تلك. This wristwatch is cheaper than that. هذه الساعة أرخص من تلك, that is, this wristwatch is cheaper than that wristwatch. كون الجمل من الكلمات الآتية مستعملا اسم التفضيل, that is, form sentences with the following words using ism tafdil. So alhamdulillah, we all know what is called ism tafdil. So this time around, we have Hashimun, we have Tawilun, and we have Uthmanun. Tawil is the word we should construct ism tafdil with. If we note the previous ism tafdil that we have read earlier, we will know that ism tafdil always have a alif hamza at the beginning. Then the rest are 3 letters after the alif hamza. So for us to be able to construct a word that will be in the format of ism tafdil, we need to have a little idea of the Arabic phonology, that is Arabic sarf. So all we need to do is that we return every word to their origin. That is, for example, we have tawil. What's the origin of tawil? The origin of tawil is tul, that is ta, waw, and lam. Is tul, that is tallness. Tul has 3 letters, the ta, the waw, and the lam. So these are the 3 letters. Then what we do next is to apply the alif hamza at the beginning of these 3 letters. So we have atawalu. So we say Hashimun atawalu min Uthman. That is, Hashim is taller than Uthman. The next one we have al-Qa'ira, we have Kabirun, we have al-Riyad. So to get 3 letters from Kabir, we have Kabura. So we can simply apply the alif hamza at the beginning. It becomes Akbar. So we say al-Qa'ira Akbar min Riyad. That is, al-Qa'ira is bigger than Riyadh. So the next one we have Hadha al-Funduk Nazifun. Then we have Dhaka. So we can simply get 3 letters from Nazif, which will be Nazafa, Nazafa. So when we apply the alif hamza at the beginning, we have Anzaf, Anzaf, Anzaf. So for that reason, we say Hadha al-Funduk Anzaf min Dhalika. That is, this hostel is neater than that. That is, this hostel is neater than that hostel. The next one we have Al-Lughatil Arabiyyah. Then we have Sa'alu. we have Al-Lughatil Arabiyyah. So we have Sa'ala already with 3 letters. So we only do what? Apply the Hamza to it. So we say As'al, that is As'alu. So we say Al-Lughatil Arabiyyah As'alu min Al-Lughatil Arabiyyah. Al-Lughatil Arabiyyah As'alu min Al-Lughatil Arabiyyah. That is, Arabic language is easier than French language. The next one, we have Ana, we have Kabirun, we have Huwa. So we can simply say Ana akbar minhu. I am bigger than him. That is, I am older than him. The next one, we have Huwa, then we have Sagirun, then we have Anta. So we can simply say Huwa asgar minka. That is, he is younger than you. The next one, we have Ar-Rijalu Kathirun, then An-Nisa. So we can simply say Ar-Rijalu Akthar min An-Nisa. That is, men are more in population than women. Anta, we have Hassan, we have Anna. So we can simply say Anta Ahsan minni. That is, you are better than me. Anta ahsanu minni. You are better than me. The next one, we have al-mawz, raqisu. We have al-mawz, we have raqisun, then we have al-inab. That is, so we can simply say al-mawzu arqazu min al-inab. That is, banana is cheaper than grape. So the next one, we have Ash-Shamsu, then we have Ba'idun, then we have Al-Qamar. So we say Ash-Shamsu Aba'adu min Al-Qamar. That is, the sun is farther away than the moon. That is, the sun is farther away than the moon. Iqra al-amthila, read the examples. ثم حول الجمل الآتية على غرارها مستعملا اسم التفضيل. That is, read the following example and form sentences of its nature using ism tafdil. That is, you use ism tafdil in your expressions. Number 1, we have Muhammadun Talibun Hassan. That is, Muhammad is a good student. So we say Muhammad ahsanu talibin fil fasli. That is, Muhammad is the best student in the class. The next one, we have hadha al-baytu jamilun. That is, this house is beautiful. So we say hadha ajmalu bayti. هذا أجمل بيت في الشارع. That is, this is the best house in the streets. That is, this is the most beautiful house in the streets. The next one, we have Aminatu Talibatu Sagiratun. That is, Amina is a little student. Amina is a young girl student. Amina is a young student. So we say Amina asghar talibati fil madrasa. That is, Amina is the youngest student in this school. So we have the exercises to attend to. Number 1, هذه غرفة صغيرة. That is, this room is a little one. That is a small room. So we say هذه أصغر غرفتي في بيتنا. That is, this is the smallest room in our house. The next one, we have Bilalun Jarun Hassan. That is, Bilal is a good neighbor. So we say Bilalun Ahsanu Jarin fi hayyina. That is, Bilal is the best neighbor in our area. or in our environment. So the next one we have Yasirun Rajulun Faqirun. So that is Yasir is a poor man. So we say Yasirun Afqaru Rajulin Fi Qaryatina. That is Yasir is the poorest man in our area. So the next one we have هذه الساعة رخيصة. This wristwatch is cheap. So we say هذه أرخص ساعة في السوق. That is, this is the cheapest wristwatch in the market. So the next one we have هذا الدرس سهل. This lesson is easy. So we say هذا أسهل الدرس في الكتاب. This is the easiest lesson in the book. So the next one we have الدكتور زكريا طبيب شهير. That is, Dr. Zakaria is a famous doctor. So we say الدكتور زكريا أشهر طبيب في بلدنا. That is, Dr. Zakaria is the most famous medical doctor in our town. So the next one we have Al-Azharu Jami'atu Qadimatun. That is, Azhar is a old university. So we say Al-Azharu Aqdamu Jami'ati fil Alam. That is, Azhar is the oldest university on earth. That is, Azhar University is the oldest university in the universe. Al-Ustad Nu'man Mudarrisun Hassan. That is, Ustad Nu'man is a good teacher. So we say Al-Ustad Nu'man Ahsanul Mudarrisi fil Madrasa. That is, Ustad Nu'man is the best teacher in the school. ذلك الدرس صعب. That is, that lesson is difficult. ذلك الدرس صعب. That is, that lesson is difficult. So we say ذلك أصعب الدرس في الكتاب. That is the most difficult lesson in the book. The next one we have هذا فصل واسع. That is, this class is wide. هذا أوسع فصل في الكلية. So we say this is the widest, or this is the biggest class in the faculty. اقرأ المثالين. Read the two examples. ثم اربط بين كل جملتين فيما يلي مستعملا لكن وأعلم أن لكن من أخوات إن. Then connect the two sentences together. مستعملا لكن, using لكن in your connection. وأعلم, and you should know that أن لكن, that is surely لكن من أخوات إن. That is, لكن is among the siblings, the أخوات إن. Number one, we have الطلاب كثير. That is, the students are many. Then we have the second statement is الفصل صغير. The class is small. So to connect these two statements, we say الطلاب كثير لكن الفصل صغير. That is, the students are many, but the class is small. The next one we have Hamidun Mujtahidun. That is, Hamid is a hardworking one. We have the next statement, we have Sadiquhu Kaslan. That is, his friend is lazy. So we have Hamidun Mujtahidun lakinna Sadiquhu Kaslan. That is, Hamid is a hardworking one, is a hardworking person, but his friend is lazy. So the next exercise we are to attend is Muhammadun tawilun. Then Hamidun qasirun. So we say Muhammadun tawilun lakinna Hamidan qasirun. That is, Muhammad is tall, but Hamid is short. So we say the next one we have Aminatu mujtahidatun uktu'a kasla. So we form sentence with this and have Aminatu mujtahidatun lakinna uktaha kasla. That is, Amina is a hardworking girl, but her friend is lazy. The next one we have هذا الدرس طويل. Then within second statement is هو سأل. So we have هذا الدرس طويل لكنه سأل. That is, this lesson is long, but it is easy. The next one we have سيارتي قديمة. Then هي قوية. So we form sentence with it and we have سيارتي قديمة لكنها قوية. My car is old, but it is strong. That is, my car is old, but it is strong. So the next one we have أخي متزوج. Then we have the next statement to be Ana Azabu. So we form sentence with it and have أخي متزوج لكنني أزب. My brother is married, but I am single. The next one is Ibrahim فقير أمه غني جدا. That is, we form this sentence with this and have Ibrahim فقير لكن أمه غني جدا. That is, Ibrahim is what? Ibrahim is poor, but his uncle is very rich. So we say Ibrahim فقير لكن أمه غني جدا. That is, Ibrahim is poor, but his uncle is very rich. بيتك جميل جدا هو صغير. So we say بيتك جميل جدا لكنه صغير. That is, your house is beautiful. Your house is very beautiful, but it is a small house. لكنه صغير, but it is small. So lakinna, just as inna, we have the effect of placing a fatha on the mubtada and leaving the khabar with dhamma. So the same way, the same manner, lakinna also do. So we say, like for example, when we say Ibrahim faqirun lakinna ammahu ganiyun jiddan. So we say lakinna ammahu. So the amma will come with fatah. Say lakinna ammahu ganiyun jiddan. But his uncle is very rich. So that is that on that. اقرأ المثالين. Read the two examples. ثم أدخلك أن على الجمل الآتية علما بأنك أن من أخوات إن. اقرأ المثالين ثم أدخلك أن على الجمل الآتية علما بأنك أن من أخوات إن. That is, read the examples. That is, read the two examples. ثم أدخلك أن على الجمل الآتية, and insert or apply كأن to the following sentences. علما بأنك أن من أخوات إن. Knowing that كأن is among the siblings of inna, that is among the akhawat inna. The first example is من هذا الفتى كأنه أخوك. Who is this young guy? Is like is your brother. من هذه الطفلة كأنها أختك. Who is this young baby? كأنها أختك, is like she's your sister. هو زميلك كأنه أخوك, that is your colleague but is like your brother. هي طبيبة كأنها أختك. هي طبيبة كأنها أختك. She's a medical doctor, is like she's your sister. هم طلاب كأنهم إخوانك. They are students, they are like your brothers. أنت مريض كأنك طبيب. You are sick but it's like you are a medical doctor. هو مدرس جديد كأنه قديم. Like, that is a new teacher, is like is old. أنت أخت مريم كأنك طبيبة. You are Mariam's sister, is like you are a medical doctor. اقرأ ما يلي. Read the following. In this lesson, we are going to be taught how to read Arabic numbers. In our previous lesson, we learned to read from 1 to 10. We say, to say 11 students, we say ahada ashara طالبا, 11 students. Then اثنا ashara طالبا, that is 12 students. ثلاثة ashara طالبا, this is 13 students. أربعة ashara طالبا, 14 students. خمسة ashara طالبا, 15 students. ستة عشر طالبا, 16 students. سبعة عشر طالبا, 17 students. ثمانية عشر طالبا, 18 students. تسعة عشر طالبا, 19 students. 20 طالبا, 20 students. اقرأ ما يلي. Read the following. ثم اكتبه مع كتابة الأرقام واردة فيه. Then write them out, writing the numbers in words. We have في الفصل 19 طالبا, that is in the class there are 19 students. The next one we have عندي 15 كتابا باللغة العربية, that is I have 15 books written in Arabic language. واثنا عشر كتابا باللغة الفرنسية, and I have 12 books written in French language. The next one we have رأى يوسف عليه السلام في المنام أحد عشر كوكبا, that is Yusuf, may the peace of Allah be upon him, saw in his dream 11 stars. عندي 20 ريالا, that is I have 20 riyals. كم فندق في هذا الشارع, that is how many hostels are there in this street. So we say فيه 13 فندق, that is we have in this street there are 13 hostels. في هذه المدينة 14 مسجدا, that is in this town there are 14 mosques. There are 14 masjids. The next one we have ثمن هذا الكتاب 17 ريالا, that is the price of this book is 17 riyals. So the next one we have في هذا الكتاب 20 درسا, in this book we have 20 lessons. So the next one we have في سنة 12 شهرا, we have 12 months in a year. اقرأ ما يلي. Read the following. We say الدرس الأول lesson 1, الدرس الثاني lesson 2, الدرس الثالث lesson 3, الدرس الرابع lesson 4, الدرس الخامس lesson 5, الدرس السادس lesson 6. الدرس السابع lesson 7. الدرس الثامن lesson 8. الدرس التاسع lesson 9. الدرس العاشر lesson 10. When we say al-awwal, it means first. That is number one. First or number one. So ma'annasuhu. The feminine gender of this is al-ula, that is first. يقال الطالب الأول, that is first student, that is first male student. الطالبة الأولى, that is first female student. إن أتى الأسماء الآتية بالعدد الترتيبي المشتق من العدد المذكور أمام كل واحد منها. That is, describe the following names with the numbers mentioned on them. For example, we have al-yawm, then we have 8 in front of it. We say al-yawm al-thamin, that is day 8, the 8th day, day 8, that is the 8th day. So the next one we have al-talib al-thalith, al-talib al-thalith, that is the 3rd student. The next one we have al-dars al-ashir, that is the 10th lesson. Next one we have as-saf'atu tasi'a, that is the page 9, that is the 9th page. The next one we have al-juz' al-awwal, that is the volume 1, that is book 1, that is the first volume, that is fi sanat al-rabi'a, that is the 4th year. The next one we have al-talibatu sadisa, that is the 6th student, student number 6. The next one we have al-baytu sabi'u, that is the 7th house, that is the house number 7. The next one we have al-ghurfatul khamisa, that is the 5th room, that is the room number 5. Then the next one we have al-juz'u thani, that is the 2nd juz'u, the 2nd volume, or the book 2. يوجه المدرس إلى الطلاب أسئلة مكونة من أليس كذلك. That is, the teacher should be asking the students questions that is formed from أليس كذلك. That is, the question is formed with أليس كذلك. يجب عليها الطلاب ببلى. That is, the students should be answering using bala. نحو example: أنت من الهند أليس كذلك. You are from India, isn't it? أنت من الهند. You are from India أليس كذلك, isn't it? So they should answer bala. أنا من الهند. Indeed, surely I am from India. أنت مريض أليس كذلك. You are sick, isn't it? Then you say bala كذلك. That is sure, I'm sick. The next one, ayyuhuma, that is which of the two. The word ayyuhuma, which of the two. يشير المدرس إلى طالبين ويقول يشير المدرس إلى الطالبين ويقول. The teacher should point at 2 students and say هذان طالبان. These are 2 students. أيهما أطول, which of them is taller. وإلى كتابين ويقول, and the teacher should also point at 2 books and say هذان كتابان. These are 2 books. أيهما أجمل, which of them is more beautiful. وهكذا, and it should continue doing that. الكلمات الجديدة new words. Ma'aja'u, hostel, jam'u ma'aji'. The next one we have kaukabu, that is a star. The plural is kawakib, that is kawakib stars. We have wasi'un, that is a wide something. Faqirun, the poor, a poor person. Fuqara is the plural. Shaqiqun, that is a full brother. We say the plural is ashqa'u. Famanun, the price for a particular item. Alamun, that is the universe. Shahirun, a famous person or something that is popular, that is famous. Shaharun, that is a month. Shuhurun, ashhuru, that is the plural is either shuhurun or ashhur. The next one, la'ibun, that is a player. The plural is la'ibun, that is players, those that are playing. Filmanami, in the dream. Filmanami, in the dream. Al-Azhar, that is Al-Azhar. This is the end of lesson 3. Till we meet in lesson 4. Assalamu alaikum.